Welcome to part 59 of
Present Tribulation.
Phoenix. Phoenix!
Dun, 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 dun.
Hot. Oh, look, good. He's at the hot.
Arizona's in that.
Yeah, he's at the Arctic Clinic.
You remember that clinic, right? I'm still up at this hour, reading for the trial record of a certain case. It's the first case my mentor Mia had ever taken in a court of law.
I really hope Phoenix is in a single room, because usually hospitals have room with multiple beds, so other people in the room may want to fucking sleep, Phoenix.
So basically,
well, he was quite severely injured, so he could be in his own room.
So basically,
and judging from the music, he's only just started watching the case.
So basically, anyway, guys, as you'll recall, this is where Case 4 technically started, with Phoenix in a hospital room watching the court records of Mia's first case. After falling into the Eagle River, I was somehow miraculously saved. But I ended up catching a cold that seemed to knock me around the world and back. A cold is the worst thing you can get.
Yeah, a cold.
I feel dizzy, my ears are ringing, my throat burns, and my head is on fire.
I wonder what Howe's diagnosis would be.
Oh, maybe it was House that saved him. But I will recover. I have to recover by this afternoon.
Definitely, I guess that definitely will not be lupus.
Yep.
Must have been pretty...
It's never lupus.
You know, actually, there is actually a very popular fan-regarded theory. However, you kind of have to see Ghost Trick to get it. As to why Phoenix survived so much.
Until recently.
Oh, he actually recovered.
There's actually a DS game based on House.
Right. Are you sure you're all ready? You still look a little green in the face.
Blue.
Or maybe Viridian in artist speak.
Actually, my fever has gone down quite a bit.
And then he starts sneezing. How's your temperature now?
Only 102.2 degrees. Nothing to worry about. Whoa.
Well, honestly, that probably means considering the climate.
Please don't vomit your lungs in front.
You're 3.6 degrees over normal.
Yeah. It's close to home to me. Not too long ago, I had 103-degree fever. We're not in the clear yet.
At all.
No.
The main point of contention tomorrow is going to be the murder weapon, just like with Steel Samurai. Yeah.
It's always the fucking murder weapon.
Well, it's
yeah.
important.
In the end, the Shichishito did not deliver the deadly bow. Kind of a shame, it looked like such a unique murder weapon.
Why can't someone just strangle someone to death for a change?
I think we already had...
Yeah, hey, Pedro, in the words of a future character, why can't we have a simple, straightforward murder in this country?
Was that, Paulu who said that?
No, it's Emma.
Wait, somebody actually said that.
You'll see.
Why can't we just have a straightforward, simple, straightforward killing in this country?
Anyway, thanks again, Edgeworth.
I'm pretty sure most of us have actually said that at some point throughout this as well.
Anyway, I was thinking of paying the old precinct a little visit. There's something I want to look into aside from Gumshoe's salary.
Oh.
And that is...
Well, there's probably not much to look in at this rate.
Our client's background, naturally.
Again, like I said, that's my...
Iris, sir?
The background's grey.
I have a feeling that we've met before. After all, I want is confirmation, one way or the other. And since I probably won't be getting that from you, I'm sorry, Edgeworth. I bid you adieu, Wright. Take care.
See ya.
Oh, what a shame. Edgeworth never got to break those psycho locks. Guess I should get moving too.
Why? Do you need to be somewhere?
Yeah, gotta get to work on this bridge, pal.
Wow. He's actually gonna fix the bridge.
I'm rigging something up so we can get across to the other side.
And that's another example of just how awesome Gumshoe is, Shiroi. He's actually caring enough to put together the bridge himself.
Done.
Exactly.
Can he get a raise then, please?
That's funny, Shiroi. A raise for Gumshoe. That's funny.
Thank you, Gumshoe.
Cue the Bob the Builder theme.
Bob the Builder.
Alright, I'm off.
I should tweak it. I go, Dickie Gumshoe.
Hang in there, Maya.
I'm not sure that sounds fine. Let's move on.
You know, it's quite a bookend, guys. Phoenix was sick
Let
with...
me guess. Hold on, Jovah. Let me guess. The entire trial, we just try to get across, and we don't see Maya up until the very end, and she asks what happened.
Not quite. Not quite, actually.
Yeah, and honestly, I have to ask, why isn't anyone in like a particular
It sounds like
panic
one of
about
those
where Maya
gags from
is?
90s.
Oh, trust me, Shiroi. Plenty of people are in panic over Maya, but we gotta stay professional. Anyway, let me put it like this to you. You know how the past few cases have kind of subverted your expectations in some way?
Yeah.
Well, I'll just say this right now. Based off of what you know right now, you're probably gonna make the wrong assumption of how this is all gonna
Well,
go.
we know barely anything. Pearl is completely missing. Maya is stuck on an island, probably submerged with cold water or something.
We actually...
Probably starving.
I will let you in on this. You actually do know a lot more than you actually realize you know. Let's just say, think about it like a puzzle.
That's not very
Sure.
helpful.
Let me put, okay. To put it like this, Shuri, it's like a puzzle in Layton. You actually have seen some of the answers, but you just haven't realized you've seen some of the answers.
Yeah, I agree.
Thinking too
Like,
hard, I'm guessing.
let's just say the big answer to the big contradiction that ended the last trial was already given to us. It's just that you guys didn't notice. I actually did notice when I first played the game. I was literally going, wait, that thing, doesn't that mean that whatever? And that turned out I was right.
And believe it or not, you guys have actually seen some answers to some of the more crucial moments near the end of the case.
Yeah.
That's just how brilliant this is.
Am I voicing anyone in this build?
No.
I am. Come on, please! It's for art's sake, I swear!
There's only one guy I know who
Is that
could be this
Larry? Is that
persistent and
Larry or
high-strung.
David Cage?
Silly, Pedro. Larry's actually good at his art.
Okay.
If it was Larry, he'd say it's for emotion's sake.
Okay, you know what? Let's change this around. Sure, this time you're gonna play Francesca like she's Ellen Page, and I'm gonna play Larry as if he's David Cage.
That's
no.
go on, Shiroi.
No.
Fools, who foolishly accept the foolishness of a fool.
Oh.
I'm gonna say one of those without laughing, I swear.
Well, you used to say those without laughing just fine. What happened?
I think Tio happened.
Of course. Eh?
She would agree with this, right?
Eh?
Someone would be so funny that will probably engrave on
Ow!
my grave some alliteration like that.
Your reflexes and mine need to shape up.
My brain's frying like a sunny side up, and you want to grill me over a name? I am sick from falling.
Alan, you can't do that.
And Larry, get out of your David Cage persona.
Even as we speak, Nick's on the brink of death. Or so I'm told.
Whip a dead horse. Isn't that one of your American sayings? Close, but not quite.
Yeah.
Close but no.
No, it's not. And I'm not on the brink of anything.
Are we
I don't
sure?
know. Are you sure about that, Phoenix? Come on, Nick. Tell her, would you?
I'm not dead yet.
She must model for my picture book, Francie's Whiplash Splash. Simple and magnificent.
Jesus Christ.
This is a book for kids.
Before you ask me to model, learn to give at least a semi-coherent testimony.
After that, I'll model for you as much as you want. Wait, and before that, you'll have to learn how to live a semi-coherent life, Larry.
Thoughts?
Nick, you're an
I
asshole.
don't care what anyone says. I'm telling the truth. I saw what I saw. Believe it or not, he's actually telling the truth.
Yep.
No, I'm not surprised because...
No, I know. He's probably, if it's, well, he has lied in the past, but honestly, at this point, he's probably telling the truth. He's just that being the complete idiot that he is, he's just telling that in a confusing way.
You have no idea.
Yeah.
Off he
No, I
goes.
do believe he's telling the truth.
He's too stupid to concoct a scheme anyway.
And yet
Yeah.
somehow he was smart enough to outsmart Phoenix and Edgeworth both for years.
Go
Method,
figure.
method in the madness, I guess.
Must be. You can see the main hall from here.
I wonder how the head nun is holding up.
Well, probably a sobbing wreck. Oh, wow. Is that an inkling of human kindness I sense?
Nah.
Ow!
Do you enjoy causing other people pain with that sharp tongue of yours?
But he...
It's nothing compared to the pain you cause with that leathery whip of yours.
I think she just enjoys, like, picking up Phoenix.
I wonder if she's still mad for losing to
Don't
him.
you see? Don't you see?
I'd love to know what that thing was used for on the night of the crime. Oh, I like the slide.
Still thinking small, I see Phoenix, right? Well, perhaps not at all.
Don't you see, Shiro? This is the classic story of the girl who's in love with this boy, but she doesn't know how to express her love. So she
just beats him.
Sorry to burst your bubble, but I don't recall ever losing to you before.
Oh.
Big bird.
It's time for us to settle this once and for all with one final show.
Oh, she's kind of like Professor Gustav. She never gives up.
Okay.
Looks like she mentally blocked out my victories over her from her memory.
Yeah, exactly. What Phoenix said. If I was Phoenix right now, I would say, actually, honey, right now I'm like 2-0 to you. So even if you do win this last one, I still will win 2-1. So fuck you.
But what about winner takes all?
Well, I wonder if she's still just sore about Turnabout Big Top. Well, then again, she's probably sore about both cases. But Turnabout Big Top, like I said,
I'm still sore about Turnabout Big Top.
But let me go like this. Case number 3s are basically often the times when the prosecutors get their suffering time. Edgeworth with Turnabout Samurai, and Francisco with Turnabout Big Top.
And then it's Attorney 6 happens.
Yeah. Nayuta, you freaking bastard!
Let's just say it's Attorney 6 completely destroyed the stereotype of the third case.
Well, not only that, Ace Attorney 6 also broke the stereotype of the second case, the fourth case, the fifth case.
How dare this game be good?
And even the first case! Basically,
Wow.
well,
I don't
okay.
particularly care for the fourth case, but it's not bad, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But you haven't got a perfect record.
Oh, joy. Sounds like she hasn't changed a bit. Has it really been a year since we first met?
Well, 2 in game time, but still.
I am Francisca von Karma, the prodigy.
And you will bow before me.
I see. Well, of course it's doing game time, because this time the producers learned not to rush you Takumi like with Justice for All.
I gave up a promising career in Germany and to come to this country for one sole reason. Revenge.
Ah, yes, I remember that first time she ever pulled out that whip. Franziska was born and raised in Germany, and became a prosecutor at the age of 13. Because that's how Europe works. Her father was the legendary prosecutor, Manfred von Karma.
Here's a little thing for the people who haven't played the first game.
He had a
Yeah,
perfect
too
win
bad.
record for
I was
40
actually
long
now
years,
instead of when
but
Francisco
now
was
he is
in
gone
the
from this
case,
world. There you go, confirmation that he is dead! Don't
Yikes.
tell me you still hold a grudge against me because of what happened to your father.
Well, gee, I wonder.
Phoenix Wright. You will fall before me. This I promise.
Translation, yes I do.
Actually, hold on. But
But it will be for my sake, not my father's. Are we clear?
huh.
I don't know,
So
Jovah. I don't know, Jovah. Considering what we saw in Investigations 1, I'm willing to bet she's a daddy's girl.
Investigations 2.
Oh, okay.
Basically,
We haven't seen that, have we?
I have, and
Compared to me, my father is schnitzel.
okay, I promise you guys are gonna love Investigations 2 in terms of character development for, like, every character that shows up in that game.
Did Yamazaki do that one as well?
Yes,
Yeah, he did.
Investigations is where he started off before Dual Destinies. And it actually shows when you compare
Well, he also
Investigations.
co-wrote Apollo Justice too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. To be fair, it was only one of 3, and Shutakumi was still the head, the honcho.
He wasn't the director, but yeah.
You know, looking back at it, Apollo Justice isn't necessarily a bad game. It's a game that's clearly trying to start its own trilogy. The problem is that Shutakumi was executively mandated to include Phoenix. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm glad we got Phoenix back, but how the execution was is what's iffy.
Oh, it's okay. Oh, it's okay. Okay, okay.
Your personal improvement will make... Your personal
Involvement.
involvement will make Crash whatever.
I will crush. I will break.
It's probably the fever, but
I must break you.
she's so openly hostile that it's almost kinda cute.
Is it really, though?
Well-
I'm getting very Fencer F vibes. Help me tell you.
Ow!
No smirking.
Yep, it's the fever. No whipping the sick! Like,
Sick, schmick, I don't care.
Foolish fool doing such a foolish thing
Oh,
over such
God.
a foolish...
Oh,
come on!
Oh, Siri, foolishly fool stuff. Wait till Persona 5. There's a guy who likes to do the foolish and fool stuff there
Oh,
too.
God. Make no mistake, Phoenix Wright. I came here for one thing, and one thing only. To pulverize you.
So there you go, guys. Francisco will be the finale prosecutor for the original trilogy.
Okay.
It's not like I thought you were here to bring me some Cold Killer X.
Yeah, what the fuck what is Godo in all this?
It's a mystery, isn't it?
I went over the whole case file on the flight over.
You read the whole thing?
Yes, every last word of every last sentence of every last paragraph.
And you managed to not get airsick?
She's too perfect for that.
Oh, I guess so.
All the ridiculous things you did made a very interesting read, you know. Attempted to cross a burning bridge? Did you even consider the dangers?
No.
You
The only thought in my mind was, I have to get across.
You see, Francesca, there's this thing called empathy, which is something that some human beings feel.
You know, I think her and House would get along great.
Yeah, they
What he
would.
doesn't think is more foolish.
Not really, Dwibs. Remember, how when people are nice, so he can manipulate them better.
Ouch. Maya, she's got to be okay. I just know it. If she's dead, then... Ugh.
If she's dead, then Pearl's gonna kill you.
Plus, I need to ask her about
Provided
what really...
Pearl is still alive.
Yeah, we have
don't
no
know where
idea
she
where
is.
Pearl is. We know where Maya is, but Pearl's completely vanished off the face of the earth as far as we know.
That's arguably more scarier than not knowing what's happened to Maya.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. If
Remember, we
Maya's dead,
checked
then
the
Ace
Green
Attorney,
Village and she's not there.
Hmm.
then we can't get Ace Attorney 6, and if Pearl's dead, there's no Ace Attorney 5.
Well, there is spirit channeling, you know.
Who's this?
That's Tio. That was
Oh, sorry.
one long sigh. Sister Bikini?
My, I didn't know you were here. How are you doing? Jesus.
Oh, that's nothing. Wait till you see the sigh of a certain character in Dual Destinies. You don't have to pretend to be in a good mood for my sake.
I suppose I made a terrible mess of things, haven't I?
No. You were actually one of the more reasonable witnesses for
I
once.
let Mystic Elise die, and then there's Iris as well.
Oh, that. Mystic Elise.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it,
There's an acolyte stuck at the inner temple. And that poor little girl has gone missing too.
That little girl.
Carrying the little girl.
You don't
by
mean
search of
Pearls,
hero.
do you?
Lady! Yes, I'm afraid I do. She hasn't been seen since the morning after the incident.
Pearls? She's missing? Why didn't someone tell me about this earlier?
Well, because you overreact the shit out of it like you're doing now.
But why didn't
Nobody
Edgeworth
ever-
and Gumshoe tell me?
Nobody ever tells us about anything. It's like Blue Dragon all over again.
Because they want it, because they're dicks. Well, Gumshoe is dick, but
Oh. Yeah, I can only imagine what kind of power this bad boy has under its head.
by the way, I've forgotten, Jovah. Does Gumshoe make another appearance in this case?
Yes, of course.
Well,
he is the
thinks
lead
that
detective
something
of this.
raged with,
Kind of like how
And
he's...
he's in the area.
Yeah. No reason for him to disappear before the end.
I don't know, unless Francisco's just pushed him off the side of the cliff or something.
It's like, imagine, his salary gets so low that she decides that it's more merciful to kill him than to let him live with his salary.
Like, just let him literally go to rock bottom.
Yeah, I can imagine how that would go. Hi, detective. Oh, how about you take a nice little trip down to the fall? But what's it?
Anyway,
I guess you could call me. Yeah, we're already done.
I'm afraid to say.
I'm guessing
big
she makes an
W.
exception for fine dining.
I wonder what's for dinner.
My boy, this piece is where all true warriors strive for.
Well, that's a demon warding code. Acolytes are highly susceptible to possession by evil spirits because reasons.
Of course.
Have you never seen an anti? That's why we always wear protection.
Iris gave this to me on the night of the murder. But then I went and fell into the river and got this nasty fever.
Wait,
I thought
protection
maybe
and
if I
anti,
were to
that's
wear
funny.
this hood, it'd make my fever go down faster.
I think I've only seen one hentai where the dude uses a condom, and that's it. One.
So, cousin spirits, whatever.
Way to crush a man's hope. About this picture.
Oh, those things. How we turned those reporter types away in the past, like Lola.
Right.
But Iris was so insistent this time.
Iris?
Oh yes, Iris loves to be the center of attention, you know. What a
Really?
Oh, she's a demon.
I find that kind of hard to believe, seeing as how she dodges almost everyone when she can.
Oh, well, look what you found.
Is that the beginning bit that made it sound like she forgot her line?
That's the master of a Korean channeling technique, Mystic Mystify.
So this woman is Maya's mother, huh?
It's been nearly 20 years since Mystic Misty disappeared. Apparently she intended to pass the torch on her daughter.
Her daughter? Don't you know who her daughter is?
Well, I myself am part of a branch family of the fake land, but even I am not privy to that kind of information. Yeah, I think we did with the dialogue already.
Yeah, it's different when Phoenix reacts. Bikini doesn't seem to know Maya's standing within the Fae family.
Oh,
Wait,
right.
hang on. If was that whole thing about her being Larry's mum true?
No, it was probably a joke.
Yeah,
I don't know. Why do you ask?
Because if it were true, so technically, Maya, if that were true, then Maya and Larry would be cousins. I
Oh
guess.
gosh.
Could work, I guess.
Everything is connected.
Funny you mention cousins, because, you know, Maya and Pearl. Who knows? Maybe Larry is a distant cousin.
It's probably just how Emmy calls that character in Azrael Legacy his uncle.
I'm sure that what I saw was this blade stabbed into Miss Dunham's body.
Okay. It's Misty's staff. Crystal sphere really is missing from it.
But the spear was found near Dusky Bridge, right?
Wrong.
Yes.
Right.
Even though I'm sure Mystic Elise was in Sakura Temple the entire evening.
Yeah, she probably wouldn't know anything about
You know,
that.
Jovah, this particular film is actually reminding me of something, but I can...
Something from Azura's Wrath, maybe?
No, it's 16/8-bit, so it's something different. Whatever. Go ahead.
It
I'll
reminds
think
me.
about
It reminds me a bit of one of the Pokemon themes in that temple in Gen 2 a little bit.
Oh, the Temple of Bellsprouts?
In Gen 2, yeah.
I could see, but whatever. Let's just move on for now.
Yeah. About this photograph.
Ruggers! Yeah, where are you?
Who did that joke?
Oh yes, those are our Snowwitch tracks, alright. I didn't know they were there.
But there's only one set, which means
Good boy, Phoenix.
the rider went out while it was still snowing and came back after it had stopped. That's really the only logical explanation, I suppose. I wonder how that went down in court.
Mr. Wright, can you prove it was snowing that night?
Oh, quite
Honestly,
simple.
It's like the end of the world.
It's not a good thing, that's for sure.
Oh, Shizzle. You think people have the gall to call this kind of scribbling by the name of art?
Wait
I
a
don't
minute.
know, lady. I've seen
Huh?
stuff on DeviantArt that's way worse than this.
I mean, what would you even call it? Girl on
That's
fire?
the sort of standards you need for the arts these days. That could be a prop deep. No, thank you.
Sure, right. But, what about the contents of this picture? What do you make of that?
Also, Takumi predicted the whole Tumblr thing. It's definitely the end of the world.
Jeez. Everyone loses their mind at the sight
Talk
of
about
this
an
photo.
overreacting, the end of the world.
She's a very important visitor, you know, an honored acolyte.
She is? Do you know her or something?
The Fey name is synonymous with the Korean channeling technique. Therefore, she must be a spirit medium of great power indeed.
Oh, if you only knew. Looks like
Give it a
Bikini
few
is in the
years.
dark. She doesn't seem to know that Maya is the daughter of the Master of Korean.
Yeah, give it like 7-8 years. Or in or if we're talking about in your production time, 12.
She is nowhere near the main hall, that's for sure.
First I lost Maya, and now Pearls. How much more pain is this case going to cause me?
I guess the
Physically and
difference
mentally.
between this and case 2-4, I completely forgot the name, oh sorry.
Farewell, my turnabout.
Remember my turnabout, is that in 2-4 you have more of a sense of urgency, and while it's present here, things are a bit more relaxed, but you can still feel the tension.
Also, what's worse is like on 2-4, you at least knew, well, okay, you had an idea of where Maya was, in the clutches of a kidnapper. Here, you don't know what situation Maya's in. Is she hungry? Is she cold? Is she freezing? Heck, we don't even know if
She
she's...
above. But we know where she is, we just don't know if she's okay. It's Pills, we don't know where she is.
Yeah.
Yeah, not only that, but with Maya, we have no idea the circumstances. Like, heck, for all we know, the real killer could be on the other side with her.
Shit.
It's kind of depressing how much faith she has in him.
You certainly have some unusual friends, don't you? Is this series tagline.
Friends?
That fancy painter is one thing, just whipping the judge is just bad form.
Yeah. Well, in that case, do you
I
think you
think
could
there's
drill that
thousands of
into her head for me, please?
Shipping intensifies.
If you attempt that, I should fit my drill my whip into your head.
Disgraceful young man.
You finally seen through him, huh?
How could he sit there and claim he really saw what he drew in that picture? Jesus, lady.
Oh, lady.
Of all the portrait he did of me was rather flattering, I must say.
Oh, so he can be good at it.
Double standards.
Still,
Truly a religious person.
it's not like Larry to make something up like that that might make the woman he likes in trouble. There's more to that sketch of his than meets the eye. I'm sure of it.
Cue Transformer sound effect, yeah.
Dwibs, resident sound effect imitator.
Please tell me what's going to happen to poor Iris.
Well, she's going to die, and then Zero will come along and
She
say, "What
was
am I
to be found
fighting?"
guilty, I wouldn't accept it.
Sorry, wrong count.
But
Zero.
your testimony, Sister Bikini.
I can't tell my testimony, I saw what I saw.
Aw. She doesn't want to, but she's
It's
truthful
up to
about
a
it.
full lawyer like you to deal with problems like that.
Did you just point out the trope of this series?
Barrel tosser. How can I ever make up for this?
Can you imagine if it was called that Phoenix Wright Pro Lawyer?
Make up for what?
For
actually,
allowing
that-
harm to come to such an important person.
Actually, that would be if Konami did try to do to this series what they did with Best, that's probably what they call it.
Yeah, probably.
Well, Dibs, you do know there is an Ace Attorney style game. It's not a ripoff by name. It's more inspired than a ripoff.
Are you talking about Rejuria Hope?
Actually, Aviary Attorney.
Oh, that.
I think it was a Kickstarter game, actually.
Yeah, it was.
By the way, your phone's
The
going
poor
off.
little girl's missing.
Missing? I hope that's all it is.
Oh dear, I've got to train to withstand more pain, don't I?
You can't help your back, I'm afraid.
I must be getting old. I think I seriously lost faith in myself.
Aww. Are you talking about your performance at the trial today? Oh my god, a witness that actually regrets messing up!
Don't you? I'm not a liar. I know what I saw. I saw Iris pull that sword from Mystic Elite's body. Okay, either she's faking the shit out of it like Matt and Guard, or she's probably the only honest person in this entire fucking war that we encountered.
Wouldn't that be amazing if it were the latter? And even more shocking if it's the former. Either way, you're in for a surprise. So why are you so unsure of yourself all of a sudden?
You know that artist who's testified after me?
All too well. Pedro?
I saw Iris flying. Her white wood was fluttering. I felt like I might start my flying myself.
Go to fly.
I saw that it was so impossible. I started to wonder if I had acted just like him when I started.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the ultimate secret. In the courtroom, it's the witness stand who makes the witnesses go apeshit.
It makes sense. He's an artist, but all he draws is trouble. If both Bikini and Larry are telling the truth, that can only mean one thing. They both didn't see what they think they saw. Well, we already established that who Larry saw couldn't possibly have been Iris, since she was wearing a hood.
Iris? You mean Iris?
Yes. On the night of the incident, you met Iris.
That's right, I'm sure it was Iris.
But Iris
Right.
claims she was in her room at Hazakura Temple.
I knew I shouldn't have come back here that night.
But because you did, Maya is stuck at the inner temple.
This is all your fault.
I am so sorry. The drafts in that place are nothing to shake its stick at. Winter is especially bad.
For a back.
I like it more than summer.
I'll bet. The training hall looks like it's about to fall down
thank
any
you.
second.
I'll take summer over winter any day. At least in summer, I'm not constantly getting cold all the time.
Actually,
oh,
Pedro, it's
shoot,
surprisingly more
earthquakes.
common to get colds on summer because if you don't pay attention.
Clearly,
And they're the
you.
worst, and they're the worst
I
of
wouldn't
the
be
two.
surprised if in one levels the training hall.
Basically,
Clearly tell you've never spent a summer with me.
we have to get Maya out of there fast. Basically,
Well, yeah.
That just means that you're very careful and you don't do stuff like getting out of a shower under a fan.
I do. Well, I don't have a fan in my bathroom, so if I wanted to.
Anyway, basically we just established that apparently this mountain area is notorious for having earthquakes, and that's why the bridge is so rickety.
Poor Edgeworth.
Yeah.
Angel Island. Well, the only thing on that side of the bridge is the inner temple.
Well, remember, we're also in California.
Yeah, head canon, that's where the Master Emerald is located.
Well, remember, guys, this takes place in California, which has a lot of earthquakes. Conveniently enough. I see.
So hold on. Edgeworth
People
hates
travel
earthquakes,
Choose to flee in that direction.
Yeah,
And yet he
it's
li- and-
earthquakes.
and yet he lives in a town that is known for having frequent earthquakes.
Well, that's where he lives.
Edgy. Ever thought of moving?
Well, to be fair, Pedro.
Well, if there's anything that Edward lacked was moving on with his life.
True that.
Oh.
Not to mention the fact that despite some phobias, some people just don't leave for reasons.
No,
Please
he'll
come.
just hide under the desk for like 5 minutes.
So basically, they just brought up the possibility that Maya's trapped on the other side with the murderer.
Joy.
I'm curious
We
about
wouldn't
a...
have enough problems right now.
Yep.
Oh, do you need to know my measurements? No, thank you.
Lady, this is not Danganronpa, okay? I don't think those are gonna be any help with the murder investigation. No, seriously. Wendy Obeg also offered her measurements too when she was trying to blockade us. I want to know a little more about the victim, Miss Elise Dunham.
No, not. I'm afraid I don't know her waist size or the Polko's bikini.
Her bust size. This is not Danganronpa 2!
Is the bust size relevant?
Only in certain cases would the bust size be relevant, because then that might have to do with the murder. No. I'm wondering why she came to stay in a place like this to begin with.
And I'm wondering why she even brought that up to begin with.
She's dodging. I mean, she told us herself that she wasn't really into spiritual training.
You make it sound like you...
Well,
Mr. Wright, that's dodging the question.
Yeah.
It's natural beauty of Eagle Mountain, if you must know.
There, you did it again, Sister Bikini.
Oops, I didn't know.
Yeah,
Man is
man,
angry at you.
I noticed you always referred to Miss
Sorry,
Dunham as Mystic Elise.
Oh?
Yes. Now, why is that? After all, she's not here as an acolyte.
We address all our visitors mystic. It makes their experience feel authentic. And anyway, she's older than me. You must respect your elders, you know.
Is she now?
Well,
Let me just
Yeah.
check.
Well, we don't know.
She's question mark years old.
Okay then, so in that case,
in this
how do you
series,
know
that?
that?
Usually indicates to
How
them
can you
being
say for
older.
sure that she's older than you?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, wait, why do we need a Cyclops for this?
Oh god. Why is everyone having 5 Cyclops in this fucking case?
Big
final
mysteries.
case.
It seems Miss Elise Dunham was no ordinary visitor after all.
Just was about when I was about to praise a character for being honest.
Well, she actually does have a reason for this one,
Well,
admittedly.
we still have Larry.
And hey, to give her credit, she actually was honest with what she saw in the witness stand. And there's actually a very big reason for this secret.
I don't know who to believe anymore.
Well, if there's anything that the franchise told you so far, is trust no one, not even yourself.
Oh god, yeah, that's right. I mean, you call her Mystic Elise even though she wasn't here for training. Does she have some special connection with Hazakura Temple that I'm not aware of?
Again, you lose.
That's gonna be fun.
I'm terribly sorry, but I just can't talk about it.
See, she's actually honest about it. She's honest that she's keeping it from us. There's a nasty feeling building in the pit of my stomach. Looks like I'm going to have to break the Cyclops and find out the truth. But not in this part, because I don't have all the evidence needed.
So what about Pearl?
Why did Pearls have to get mixed up in this mess?
Because he's here.
Please, Mr. Wright, I know you're worried, but try to keep it together.
Someone's gotta! Oh man. My head's throbbing so bad, it's killing me. Pearls. She was with Miss Dunham on the night of the murder. Remember?
Yes, but I have a temple to run, you know. I was busy preparing for the training.
From Maya.
I didn't see little darling even once after we finished eating dinner.
The murder. It didn't take place right in front of her innocent eyes, did it?
Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed.
According to the detective, she hasn't turned up at her home either.
Come on, keep calm. There's one place left where Pearls could be.
Your own office?
She just has to be there.
It's true, panicking won't get anyone anyway, so...
Yeah. Gumshoe,
It's like that scene in
counting on you to check it out for me. So please hurry the repairs up.
If I'm going to, you need to keep an open mind. Sorry, a cool mind. Sorry, a cool.
So, well, I'm sure things are all nice and calm, so I'm sure this is the perfect place to end things.
Hey, Portuguese guy, if you're trying to do my voice, at least do it right.
Hey, I was originally the voice actor, okay?
Well, I am now.
You're second-rate, Dick.
See you for part 60, everyone.
See ya.
Later.